Oh, I'm trying to make it to this bus stop. You see how long this road is, where that car is? I gotta walk from there, but I walk from where that car's coming from. This road is long. And like I said, they do the buses how they want to do the buses. I try to call, to see if it adds up with what I got on paper because these motherfuckers drive the bus and leave when they want to leave and come when they want to come. So anyway, good evening. I can't wait to get home so I can eat. So anyway, right? I told you one thing about Providence, Rhode Island. Right, how you gonna ask somebody? And I'm not being a negative Betty. I'm just, telling my story. If you don't want to hear it, don't get on here. But I had a good day. So, how are you gonna be on the intercom in your car telling everybody to wear red? Red is the enemy. You're not noticing there was more people wearing black and white and blue than red. You gotta understand me now. Oh, yep, there goes some more of them cars. Them the cars that usually on Stanley Street. But they're right over here. So, there go the fucking bus. I knew it, told you. I'll get the second one though. I told you. I think that's the 90 something bus. Yeah, the 905. I'll get the 937. And when I get downtown, I don't got that long to wait for my Woonsocket bus. Because if I miss this Woonsocket bus, I'm going to be downtown looking like I'm smoking crack all night. So, I did some, like about 5 young black females came in, right? This is what I'm saying about you black young girls trying to say I'm stupid. I ain't stupid. I knew yous was stealing. But what yous didn't know, somebody was in the back watching the cameras, and they better watch them cameras. Because when that white man comes and his dividends don't add up, and you don't got the time and the date that he can go on the camera instead of, searching through the camera to see what was stolen, people are going to get fired. Now, when I was there Thursday, the shelves was like kind of full. Now the shelves, I'm like, oh my God, what happened to all the flowers was stopped. There's no flowers. Thursday, Friday, Saturdays. It was only 2 days. Friday, yeah, because I'm off Friday and Saturday. So you mean to tell me if somebody came and brought all them flowers that was there and you need to spray for the gnats? Them motherfuckers are everywhere, and I don't know if they're biting me, but they're landing on me, and it itches like they're biting me. Right? So I guess the dude, the manager, supervisor came out the back and told them to put it back. They was like, oh, Millie ain't even paying attention. First of all, it's not my job to run around and chase people and find people stealing. Now they're doing what I was doing. You see how that works? I'm not doing it, so now they're doing the running around. But I'm going to tell you again, that is not homeless people. That for Matheson Street Church is not homeless. You're being judgmental. Oh yeah, this is what they do. Oh, that's them 2 old dudes. Shut the fuck up. Nobody gives a fuck. Right? They're in there telling them who I know. But you're in there making drops though, because let me tell you what happened on Academy Ave. The day I showed it, I went early. I supposed to have been on the 30th, but I went on the 22nd or something. There was 2 white men at a car, acting like they was working on a car. If you ever been to Walgreens Academy, it is smack dab in the crack city. where two white men would not feel comfortable being in that vicinity. And they said, well, who are you? I said, well, I'm Millicent. I don't know if they was getting raided or what, but I know it was two white guys with suits on. They wasn't cops. I don't know. Right? Oh, she got an oil leak or antifreeze leak worrying about who the fuck I'm talking to. Her right, oh wait. Her right there in that car. Right? So there was a lot, I mean, whatever was going on, they was watching and doing shit. But I don't know what really was going on. So then I'm trying to tell them, I'm like, you know what? That man must, because there is dust on this shit where you can write your name in it, number one. Number two, the products is not selling because you got the products everywhere. And they got different products for different things. All the name brands need to be together. And Epsom salt do not need to be with the tissue. And the cotton, but Epsom salt belongs with alcohol and peroxide and all that shit. I said, see, I'm not telling you how to stock your shelves because you are professionals. So don't tell me how to do my job. Because it's embarrassing for you. I said, this shit is fucked up. I said, I never stocked shelves before, but I go to a lot of stores and all the products are together. If there was a product, Bill, Harvey, and Mo, all Bill, Harvey, and Mo's products like lotion, deodorant, soap will all be together. Well, they'll be in separate aisles where the deodorant shit go. But you know what I'm saying? If they had light, strong, powder, strawberry, all that will be together because it's deodorant, it's by the same brand. Now they got Olivia on this side, one side, then they got Olivia on another side, but all the cream is for different things. And that's why when they came in to look for cream for eczema or dry skin or some shit, they couldn't find it because they was only looking at one shelf. And when they came in for cocoa, I didn't even know cocoa oil had, different, I didn't even know. I learned something new. Two men, an African and a Spanish, they both wanted cocoa oil, but it had, I don't know, the name, whatever it was for different. It was, it was different. And all the cocoa shit, I'm like, well, why you got this shit locked up? And this shit ain't locked up. The brands need to be together because it's for different things. I'm down with cocoa. I didn't know. I'm going to start getting me some cocoa oil. Oh, they act like something popped off. They do not do their job. Let me thank my baby from coming in. Oh my God, that pill stuck right in my throat. And then the bitch went out and said, oh, she put something in my mouth. Bitch, I take Aleve and Advil. It's all, I'm like, they need somebody Spanish there. Okay? Because whenever, and I'm telling you, the little dog, I'm not even lying. And I don't know if they do it in your state. But in Rhode Island, they just don't use the German Shepherds in them no more. They use poodles. Because a poodle can get into places that a German Shepherd can't get into. And I'm telling you, the Puerto Rican guy was saying the same thing I was saying. That, if you's are in here, and I'm saying the same thing. If you's in here and that lady had the dog in the car. She went in the car, took the dog out, went in the store and came right back and put the dog back in the hot car. No windows, no air, no nothing. And he said, yeah, that's that little dog that be downtown. Because that's what they do. They bring out the dogs, because you was looking for German Shepherds and all that shit. They bring out the little poodles. And they're walking their dog, and the dog is not going to the bathroom. The dog is sniffing for drugs. And he said, yeah, that's that little bastard or bitch that be downtown. And I'm telling you, if you was to do it, because then after she left with the dog, like 2 white women pull up. First they was in front of the store. They was in the store for a minute. Then they came out the store. Then they popped, way on the opposite side near the street. And then they went across the street. I'm like, why are they running from across the street? Um, the health center's closed. And even if you are trying to fool me, you're looking stupid because it still look like you're selling drugs. And cameras don't lie. You know that man talking about Millie, she ain't, because I don't supposed to do what you say. I don't even supposed to talk to you, and that's why I keep my earphones on. Millie ain't doing nothing. I say because I'm not here to do what you say. I don't even like you. You might gotta know, might lift weights, but your face ain't cute to me at all. I'm trying to mind my business, and they're trying to control me. I'm like, I don't even supposed to be talking to you. You need to go read the pamphlet. As far as the only thing I supposed to be saying is hi. So the delivery man came in, right? This is Millie's day in Providence. And he said, I was like, right over there to the photo booth. He was like, your security. I'm like, yeah. He was like, well, do you know any? I don't need to know anybody's name because I don't supposed to talk to nobody. Why would I tell you where to bring that package? I'm security. That ain't what security does. Try to get you to do extra shit. I sent him right over. It stink like piss over here. I sent him right over there to the photo booth because that's where they been going before I got there. To the photo booth. So then some dude came talk about, you gotta be real careful of her because her husband's da 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 and he's this and she's that. And he popped up. He came in. I don't know where he's been because I haven't seen him. But he came in. And he was like, "Buh," and I'm like, he was like, "Buh, they didn't even know who I was. They're not I said, I keep telling you, these motherfuckers are just drug dealers, and then I gotta tell you who she was. She was like, yo, Millie's up here disrespecting them, da 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 da, and they ain't doing that. You know why? Because they're not thugs, they're only drug dealers. That's it. That's it. That's all they are. And he let me know, but they don't even know who I am. Another dude had to come in and be like, you gotta be careful because she's married to da da da, and he's this, and she's this, and he used to beat the shit out of the controller, and da 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 da. But they was big time back, and he's still big time. You know what I mean? My man got an education. He went to college. I didn't. I was still doing fuckboy shit. The school wasn't for me, but I had brains. But I needed him to be educated wise. Business. And I was like, I keep telling you, they're not thugs. There's difference between being in it, like in the mob, right? Or busting a flag, affiliated with some type of organization. It's different from when you're just a drug dealer. Right? Because even though we brand the name, but if you come with the right money, the right dough, the right bread, the right gravy, right? We don't want you to do shit. But we're going to make that, trade-off, but it ain't going to be us. You ain't going to be friendly with us because you don't sit nowhere on the totem pole. You just a drug dealer. Because you're a drug dealer, right? They probably think I'm talking to myself. But because you're a drug dealer, right? You think you're somebody because your last name. It don't matter. Nobody gives a fuck about your last name. We know you's a snitches. And he believes my first instinct. He was like, but what would you do? I was like, nah, I'm not feeling them, babe. I'm not feeling my daddy or whatever I felt like calling him. I ain't feeling them, God. He was like, well, I was like, well, wait. We ain't gonna fuck with him, but well, yeah. Wilson, yup, right on camera. Yeah, right on camera. Right live, bitch, right on camera. Nah, I'm not talking to myself, you're on camera. Right? And that's how we would do that because we don't want to be affiliated with you because you ain't nothing but a drug dealer. And we know we big fish. And if you get caught, you gonna tell. Cause that's what they do. They get out of shit. They give their family big fishes to hang. Cause he's always low key. He was, you know what I mean? He was never the one, and I'm not lying. I hate him though. Well, you know, I don't know if we can even be together to raise our grandkids. Um, he was always the laid back one. I was the one ready to jump off, and he was the only one, you know what I mean? Just his touches someone become, but you know, I danced, but I had to dance in front of him. He was that type of dude. I put in work, not him. That motherfucker tell me to body somebody. You know what? They're getting bodied. Because we was Bonnie and Clyde. But now we're old. But you know, he still got to step in as a man. Like I said, he's the type, you know what I mean? Because he don't let me fight. He don't let me fight. He do not let me fight. Every once in a while, I get a treat. Every once in a while, he'll throw me a bone. But when he says stop, I gotta stop. But shit, if I was waiting to beat your ass for 2 months and now he's letting me whoop your ass, I'm fucking you up. And then I'm just gonna have to take the punishment. You know, ain't nothing like beating up somebody that you hate and he be like, look, you, when I say stop, stop, then he snatch you up. So didn't I say stop? It was all them white bitches. I was the only black one. You know, they be trying to stand all together. Ain't nobody giving a fuck about you. You don't write my check. That's what I'm saying. Who's really the mark? I went in there working the way I work. Now they're working the way the way they think I supposed to be working. I say, you better go read that pamphlet. Because I'm just like you. I'm supposed to do a motherfucking thing, but probably tell them to leave. You know, yous are out there trying to save product for what? All the fucking counters are dirty. She said all the product that ain't selling you need to take down. It ain't selling, bitch, because you probably got it in the wrong spot. Maybe if they change the store around. Okay. That's what they do. Told you they're so stupid. Everybody want to show their balls. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Everybody want you. Let me tell you something about me and my supposed to be dead husband, right? Cause he goes off my instincts. They're never wrong. There's some bitches out here, right? And she's asking organizations to don't wear their flag, just bust black and white, right? Let's get them too. Right? And some Spanish motherfucker think because they're running the city, gonna tell you, she don't want you wear red. I'm not gonna wear red because you know why he's not wearing red. That motherfucker had on green shorts and a gray shirt and black shoes. So if you're not wearing red, why would you tell me to wear red? See, there they go. See them? They're all out with red. You know what I mean? You're not gonna tell me to wear something, nigga, and you don't got red on. Why you ain't wearing red? You know what I'm saying? Look at the cops doing nothing. And that's why he made a U-turn, because he seen the cops. You know what I mean? How you gonna give me some advice and you ain't taking your own advice? See, that's why people get murdered and then, and go to jail. Because you're taking advice from somebody that ain't even taking his own advice. And I'm telling you, ever since I worked at Walgreens, I haven't seen not one red car at Walgreens. They're trying to disrespect me, but you can't disrespect me. You know why? Because I can even do blood. So how are you disrespecting me? I said I'm red from a different, for a different reason. But you know what I'm saying? But I fucked a blood. I was pregnant by a blood. So blood binds us together through the baby. As I'm telling you, these motherfuckers are retarded in Rhode Island. And he was head in Cali. Head. I didn't get jumped in because you don't need to get jumped in because you're fucking the head. But if he asked me to do something, I would do it. But you know what I mean? I didn't want, you know what I'm saying? I was fucking with everybody in Cali. That's what I'm saying. You was out here riding with red cars for what, though? I don't get it. You ride around with red cars and I'm throwing up fucking Crip signs. And cello signs. And so what? I'm disrespecting. That girl was like, this bitch is out here disrespecting them. That's what I'm telling you. Eddie, Carmen Pacheco, Carmen Velasquez's mother, none of them angels, none of them know how to do no fucking, I never taught none of them no hand signs. I was smart. All they can do was a handshake. But the girls had a different handshake. That's what I'm saying. I was smart. I was smart with my movement. Only the head know how to do shit. So how you the head and you can't even fucking put up a Crip gang sign? Everybody can do C, bitch. It's more than C. And then they put up L. Well, what are you putting up L for? There's something that goes with that L. We're only putting up one. So, you can go on there. Now they're trying to do like me. You can't do like me. Because I never even did like the Crips. And I was like, I got to do my own thing. I always did it, but I did it my way. Yep. There go that Mercedes. Let's get them all. Oh, yeah, that cop pulled him. You see the flashing light? They pulled him. The cops pulled his ass. These motherfuckers must not got no job. No, he must have put him one of them. This is the same stupid bus I caught the last time. But if the cops that like me are on, they're gonna make sure that 54 waits for me. They're gonna make sure that this bus come on time. See the food truck? They probably don't got no fucking permit or nothing. So Cody gonna ride by. Cody, go ahead now. I do not want you, Cody. Okay? I'll pop the wheelies and shit. This shit hilarious. But some white, nice tan dude came. It looked like his tan looked like he ain't from Rhode Island. His tan looked like he's. I'm saying that man's gonna be right in here, and you ain't even gonna know, cause he looked like he was from Florida. It's one of them tans. He ain't burning himself like a pig. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, he ain't burning himself like a pig, and it's not in a tanning booth either. But whatever he's doing is marvelous, because his skin is like, oh my God. It's like the sandy beach tan. And I don't know, he said something to me, but I don't know. I said, you know, they're going to send somebody because they really don't want to come. I said he might be a partner or something. And he's probably the one that got stuck with coming, because nobody want to come here. And that lady was like, what, they're shutting down this, is that Kenneth? Yeah. That lady was looking Kenneth busting blue. That's Kenneth. She was like, oh, is that drunken Bobby? Bobby, go ahead, Lord. Bobby's drunken ass. And she was like, oh, what they call it, closing this Walgreens down too? I was like, I don't know. I guess they don't like the stock. Shit, just in case they close it down, I'm gonna keep working so I can build up more money in my unemployment. Cause the new owners sold, I think they sold a lot of stores. Oh, he got a ticket. Somebody got a ticket. They don't got nothing to do. said, oh my God. It was something with that red car. Cause soon as that red car went through, they stopped blinking. Oh, here we go. Thank God. Mosquito just bit my head.
Our line, northbound.
That's where that damn, I can't think of the name of the freaking car. You know, we had me and Freddie had one too. But yeah, that's where his he got a shop there and he got a shop over there by Frank's Auto Parts store. He used to have his account connected to my account. Oh my God, look at crazy. I must have got a dozen. He got a half a good one.
Approaching St. Joseph's Hospital. The next stop is Marcus Avenue.
There goes Sanchez. Oh, that's that barber shop that stole my Jeezys. And I swear I rode by the other day, he had them on. Ain't no way that dude's foot is a 9. Oh, they probably, he had my Jeezys on. I was crying. Oh, he's paying money to get on the bus.
Approaching Marcus Avenue.
Huh?
The next stop is Trinity Square.
Why are you spinning around? What's going on? Yeah, that's true. You dropped a piece of paper. Is that your No. This is Broad Street, the hood. I'm trying to look at the name of that car. I always, yeah, I do keep it professional. It's a problem where you work at, they don't keep it professional.
Yeah, I know. I was at earlier today. You know what I'm saying? It's not professional. Like, ain't I already said always keep professional?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, there go the graveyard. Oh, I think they're on.
Approaching.
That's, you know who you all, and see the trucks? But that's, they don't have the big boys out here. Yeah, boy, shut up. It used to be big blue, big red, big white, you know, the 18 wheel, and there go the graveyard right there. I think that boy live in that house. I think he moved in the house, cause there's lights and shit on. Lord, look at Sweetness out here. I think he moved there, cause I wanted to move in. They don't never go in, child. Told you. Oh, let me see if you can see where I'm from.
Lockwood Street. The next stop is Dexter Manor.
There we go, please. Oh, they're blocking them now. Oh, chill.
R9, northbound.
I know that's right. Always be very professional.
That's his thing, professional. Someone must have taught him that word today. Oh, shit. The mosque. See, these are the apartments. This is where a lot of gay people live. And these are where a lot of people from the Ville lives. I don't even fuck with her. That's Tweety's sister.
Approaching Dexter Manor.
They go plant piano. We can get abortions. Classical. And look at Crossroads.
Westminster Street.
This is the shirt they be at, the shirt. This is the church they be at getting high in the back. See them? That's exactly where they're going. They get high. See, look at them. All on the porch and shit.
I can get off.
Stop requested.
On that same side.
Please use the rear exit.
He made me dig it, then he said number one.
Yep, they're begging. This is Crossroads. Everybody must got a spot.
Why are you in my business?
That's street. They tricking you high at this bus stop. They tricking you high at that bus stop. That's Cathedral Square, where I met the Royals when they was young. Zion, Charles. I called him Red. I never knew his name. I always called him Red before his head. You know, he got a bald spot. The Queen Elizabeth.
The next stop is.
They used to come and feed the poor every now and again. Because they're connected. Let me tell you how rich the Cathedral Square is. They got a bank. They got old money. Cathedral Square got a bank. And plus, a lot of kids got molested over there because, you know, there's a bank in here. They got old money. You know, back when whites owned slaves, they got real money. Girl, shut up. She's sickly too. Sooner or later, I wish God will hurry up and take her. Take her right off this earth. Because she's talking on her phone. What the fuck she worrying about what I'm doing? See, we're getting ready to get popped off. I will pop it. You know what I mean? That's why I hate black people. You know what I mean? Because I'm quickly, but I will fuck her up. I hope she never gets her fucking transplant.
Oh, I got that. I got the skin stuff. You're supposed to use cornstarch.
Swear to God. The problem's why she didn't get on because she's still smoking weed. They don't give transplants if you do weed. Because it's a 50-50 chance that it rejects your body. Even if it's your blood type and the organ for you, that organ might not want to be in your body.
Approaching Kennedy Plaza.
Everybody don't deserve a transplant anyway because they're going to kill the organ. Because as soon as they get well, they be like, oh, I'm going to smoke weed again. I'm going to drink. They ain't taking care of it. Lying still me.
Okay, you said it over there.
Girl, go ahead. Go ahead. No, you're a monster. A half-dead monster. Bitch, you ain't never getting a transplant. So hurry up and die. Do all of us a favor. You raggedy bitch. What? Yes, I am. It's Millie, bitch. I'm talking to you. You know exactly who I am.
It's so cold in there.
That bitch knows exactly who I am. She didn't get off that bus.
Oh no.
I can tell you that. That's Tweety, sis. I hope that bitch don't never get a Tweety, Rob, Matt. I don't know if it's Bobby Torby's daughter. Cause that's like Tasha's son. They said it ain't Rob's son because you know what I mean? Because he came out dark skinned, but your mother's a dark skinned bitch. So your raggedy sister's dark skinned. If they do give an implant, I hope they take the same one out and put the same one in. So I ain't talking, bitch, I am talking to you. And I ain't blessing you, bitch. Drop dead. That's mother's girl, not mine. If this man don't get the fuck away from me. 1040. Look at. They get high right down here like this over.
I got like hour and a half.
Uh-huh. Oh my God, sister Duncan has gone. These motherfuckers are fucked up. Oh, what time is it? I got.
10:40 again.
Oh my God, it's 9:48.
54?
Listen, yeah, but you already know it comes at 10:40. Sit the fuck down and stop asking about the same shit now. You're working my nerves, mister. I don't even fucking know you. Stop asking questions, bitch. That's right, and I don't, that's good. So when I stab you in your throat, you can't tell who did it.
Why you had to supplements too?
Retards need to be deaded. You get rid of enough of them, the earth will be peaceful. Peaceful. Yeah, what he doing in there? They do not belong in there. See the problems, police, they don't do shit. They supposed to have a police station here. Ain't not near a cop in here, watch. Look. Probably ain't no cop in there. Like I give a fuck. Oh, there's some more. He's the one that scratched his back and that's rather look. uh, they keep saying I'm playing them. No, the fuck I ain't. I'm not playing with these buses. No, the fuck, yeah, it's Sunday. The last bus is at 10:40. Lord, he done locked himself up. Girl, go ahead, because I ain't even in the mood to say hi. That person is so mad. It's the mom. Oh, this is the same officer. I got my phone down in my pocket. It almost tastes like cotton candy. Somebody got me. You know, let it go back. Now it's $2. They're trying to charge me for drinking. Let's see if there's $2 on here.
You got a PIN number.
Oh, the wrong PIN number.
Try again.
Yeah, I know. I only took the tip. It wasn't even worth that much. Oh, but it's snap, not cash.
There you go.
That change for the next time, like. Fucking charge me all that money. Right back to towards you, but they don't treat you right. They must close down. That's what you get for showing off. I can't sleep there, neither can you. Hey, Papa. Yep. Good. Yep, they closed down Crossroads, Papa. They wouldn't let me stay there until my bus ran. Now they put everybody out. Fuck that, crazy. How old are you? 27. Why are you out here though? You look like a little kid, like 15 or 16. Yeah, that's true. Where you from, Providence?
Who are you, immigration?
I wish I was, because I'll be asking everybody for their green card, especially you.
No, I pay you $100 for my green card.
Oh, that's what you
So
pay
you
for?
can, no, I can cash. I give you $100 if you leave me alone.
But,
I work in the factory down there.
no, I don't smoke cigarettes there. What?
I'm a military.
You was in the military where?
Me.
And you for the United States or another country?
No, in the United States. I came here when I was 14.
Oh, 14?
Yeah, and I went at 17. They dropped.
Oh, and you fought for this country?
No, yes. Yes.
You.
For this soccer country.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. The only thing is, I don't know if the government, but I cannot criticize him because I don't vote for him. And it's illegal to talk bad about Donald Trump. Donald Trump's a bad motherfucker. Donald Trump is
Person or
bad
bad?
person. No, bad person.
Oh, okay.
Bad everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Stinky.
But let me ask you this, though, since we're on politics and all, this is my thing.
Yeah, Tony.
Mayor Smiley and Governor McKee is no different than Donald Trump.
I don't know nothing about local politics because I'm international.
No, you need to be local because you live in Rhode Island. You need to know what's going on in Rhode Island. You know,
everybody.
Okay, if you was mayor, if you was governor or mayor, would you feel that this is all right?
Hey.
Just because you're homeless don't mean you got to be getting high everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm just asking. And I'm not putting them down either because I was an addict and I was homeless. What would you do for them?
Stop the drug from selling to them.
But how can you do that though?
Hey.
All right, well, let me ask you this, right? Because, see, Donald Trump, that's why there's a mayor and there's a governor, okay? They get money to take care of their sector of their city. That, you know, just like the councilmen that run District 19 and District 20, right?
I'm going to live in Broad Street.
Okay, but listen, though. There's a whole bunch of empty houses and factories, right? Okay, if it was me, right, and you're not doing nothing with that factory, right, and they don't give a fuck, right, because, you know, I've been in a lot of trap houses, and I didn't give a fuck, they didn't have running water, whatever, I'm shitting the piss and do what I gotta do, right, I will grant them that building. Yous ain't doing shit with it, though, so you rather have, and this ain't Donald Trump's problem, this is motherfucking Mayor Smiley's problem and Mayor McKee. Now, I'm going to tell you why they ain't doing that. You know why? Because the Puerto Ricans think that they run Providence.
That's not wrong. That's wrong.
No, it's not. It's right. It's right because they feel that it's more Puerto Ricans. It's more Puerto Ricans than blacks and white. And I'm going to tell you now, half of these people can vote. They can vote, and I'm telling them, if Mayor Smiley ain't doing shit for you but giving you a bench.
Why are you voting for him again?
I didn't vote for him because
No, no, I say the
I don't
people.
vote. I'm independent.
I'm
I'm
Democrat.
independent. I don't vote for Democrat. I don't vote for Republican. I vote for who I feel is right. Right. And because they get the majority of votes from Puerto Ricans, right? Because most of the Puerto Ricans run all the sectors with their drug dealing family members, their fucking human trafficking family members, right? But they don't know the homeless can vote too. Because some people are homeless because they lost all their shit
You
during
think homeless
COVID.
vote?
Yes, homeless people can vote. I
No, they
was
can vote,
homeless.
but do you think they vote?
But why should they vote though? What they gonna do for them though?
That's why they don't have.
Everybody's saying the same shit. Mayor McKee still talking about fixing the Washington Bridge. The Washington Bridge been fucked up for
How many years?
decades.
In no
Everybody
time.
that comes to be governor steals the money for Washington Bridge. Because nobody gives a fuck. So you can't talk about Donald Trump and what the fuck that. First of all, you're not even from the country. He's over there fucking bullying.
No, Donald Trump.
Number
I
one.
hate
So that don't got nothing to do with you what he's over there
I hate
doing.
number one.
You need to worry about what they're doing where you live. See, that's everybody's problem. They're pointing the finger at Donald Trump, and it ain't Donald Trump.
You think it's the governor?
It's the reason why
They governor.
the cities are fucked up is because the people that
They
run these
wrong.
sectors, the governor and the mayor.
Amen. Okay, I'm connecting with you now.
Yeah, cause you know
making sense to me.
everything ain't
Thank
about
you.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a bitch, but everything ain't about what's going
Oh,
on
I
in
hate that.
Providence
He's more than a bitch.
and what's going on in Woonsocket don't got nothing to do. Look
What's
at the
happening? That's what
cop.
I
Look at
mean,
the
like.
cop right there,
I
and he's
knew-
just like, you know
I
why?
knew
Because
what's
this is their home. The cops don't even care. The cops don't care unless you're ODing, right? You either
They
killed your
call it over
boyfriend
there.
or killed your husband.
Uh-huh.
If it ain't violent, they're not even fucking coming. You gotta call 20 times just to get a cop.
Yeah, because you're gonna say, hello, I'm white.
So I don't know
Ah,
who Donald is.
I'm white.
No, it don't got nothing to do with white.
Oh, white.
I don't
They
know
can't
who
pass
Donald is, but Donald should become mayor. I'm not saying Helen. I don't like Helen. Because Helen's talking about doing the same shit that McKee's already. I still don't got my loan income. How you gonna get affordable housing for addicts? All they know is using drugs. How are they gonna put addicts in affordable housing? Yeah, if I know, forget it. Cause you want people to listen
The
to
community
you.
hate addicts because they think
But it's you that bring the drugs in though.
we never gonna get better.
Let's talk. Yeah,
We
but
addicts.
it's not
I need to be an
Americans. Americans ain't bringing the drugs in.
Colombian, they cannot get through. You gotta be a white guy with the military to get it. Hey, forget about Colombia, Pinar, whatever the name was. Hey.
Now this dude Donald, he's willing to take funding from the police, which I don't mind. Cause I'm sick of giving taxpayer money for motherfuckers that ain't doing their job.
Yeah, he's fighting a war that
So maybe they need to vote Donald, and I don't know who he is, but Donald sounds better than Mr. Smiley. See, it's the gays and the Puerto Ricans that keep Mayor
no, not
Smiley
true.
in.
Puerto Rican getting shit.
Shit.
But, hey, I'm Dominican. I'm a veteran military. I ain't getting shit.
Listen, the Perez's sister's
I ain't getting
fucking system in her club is so fucking
I
loud.
ain't getting shit.
So loud.
I ain't
And the
getting
bitch
shit.
that runs the sector, they'll be lady, and she lives in back of the club.
Believe me, I'm a Dominican. I grew up in Glenn Street. I came to the coast in 72.
So please,
and I went
don't
to the
even
military.
say, I mean, her sister, I'm like, what the fuck?
I went to the military. I don't get shit from nobody.
And then no, you don't own the sidewalk, dear. You only own the property. You can't tell me I can't walk the sidewalk because the state owns the sidewalk. That's why you pay taxes. You pay taxes so your motherfucking
You're
house
right, you're
can
right.
sit on the state's
I agree
fucking
with you.
land. You don't
Right.
even own the parking lot.
No, you don't.
All you own is the house. They be showing you the yard and all this shit. You don't even own that. All you
Right.
own, all you bought is the house. Now,
you gotta pay taxes. on
if
that
you
shit.
want to own land like that and it's yours, you got to go get and buy a lot. You buy land with nothing on it, and then you build, and then all that land belongs to you. But when you buy a house, you're not buying the sidewalk. You're not. So you say, oh, if you come on my, if they come in front of your house, you cannot shoot.
The police.
You can't shoot nobody because they're not on your property. The sidewalk is the state's property. That's what I'm saying. So if you somebody and you kill somebody, you're going to jail for murder because they ain't on your property. They got to be literally on the porch with a leg in the window.
That's dangerous.
Or you and they're arguing.
How do you know that?
Because the cops taught me because they kept putting no trespassing orders, but wasn't bringing me to court. So it was a.
If they in the sidewalk, you know.
Yeah, I can still hang out, but if I'm in that building, I can't. That's why I'm telling the homeless. If you don't go to court, because I fight for the homeless, even if they think I don't, I do. If you don't go to court for a trespassing order, the trespassing order ain't even in effect. It's not. They're just calling the cops, and the cops are just taking you off the property because, you know, you're homeless. But your right is to say, well, I didn't go to court. I didn't go to court. Show me the no trespassing order, because when you go to court, then the person that put the no trespassing order got a copy, and the cops got a copy. That's why, and it took, you know, I just learned.
Let me finish. So many of us record because police love to give us record.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we're gonna call and we gotta say, okay, we're gonna let you out if you plead guilty. And then that's when you have a record.
That's what I'm telling them. If they're not showing you a paper that says no trespassing, you don't gotta move. Because they lie. They're just saying, oh, you got to know trespassing, but you never went to court. Now, I found this out because the dude next door was talking about we can't cut through the yard. Right? But he's like, no, the drug addicts get high. So I Googled and found out, you know, they never even had no trespassing order on me because I supposed to go to court. I never went to court because they lied. You got to find out what is the law so you can be able to, you know, stand up for your rights.
But you gotta fight it.
That's why I'm telling them, if Crosswell say, oh, you can't come in the building, you know you can't come in the building, but you can stand on the sidewalk because they do not own the sidewalk. The city does.
That's the city does.
That's why a lot of people don't shovel the sidewalk because the city don't own it.
Yeah, but
I mean, because the city owns it.
I blame ourselves. I'm Dominican, but I feel glad. Oh, the minority in my people. And I love everybody. But the only thing is that we don't fight because we think that we're gonna lose. Or we don't have the authority.
Stick together though. You know how to vote.
We gotta get together. Me and you, let's start some movement or something.
Not me and you.
Yeah, let's fight. Yeah, no, I was the first community organizer in 1978. They organized. Nobody had to go with a vote and everything. 1978, we founded Raymond Techo, St. Michael Church, 75 actually.
It was two clubs, right? Both of the clubs had music that was way too loud. They both should have been getting tickets, right? Both of the clubs was having violent,
people.
Nope, violent situations at their club, right? But one club, somebody got murdered. But still, and yet the other club is dealing drugs, and but because who their family is, right? That club didn't only get closed down; it got tore down, and this club's still standing.
Connection.
Okay. Now the club on Eddy Street, the same shit. Yeah, the same shit with this club that's doing bad shit or whatever, right? The club on Eddy Street still closed. The club up Broad Street, right? Because the lady that owns this club, you know, bad shit happens, right? Because she's on the board of the club, whatever, right? And her brothers and a lot of her family works with the government in the state, and they're lieutenants and chiefs, right? That club should have been closed down, but what they did, they said that the kids had a pop-up party, which it wasn't a pop-up party. They said motherfuckers was fighting, right? And then they said some lady called the cops back because she got robbed. But they, they're blaming shit with this. It wasn't the children. Because I think my cousin stinking ass walked right out of there, Toya. I said, that's Toya. Because I know that funky walk from anywhere. So Toya ain't no kid. Toya's in her 40s. And because the Perez's, everything that's connected to the Perez, that club should have been closed down. I said, I hope somebody go in one of them clubs and shoot somebody dead in the face. And I want to see if they're going to keep letting the club stay open. I don't know if her club's open yet, but they did shut it down. But her club needs to be closed because all it is motorcycle or motorcycle organization, and all they do is peddle drugs. They're not affiliated.
They handling all exotic drugs.
No, they be selling.
Yeah, they be selling all kind of exotic drugs. You know when people like that, it's big.
That's what I'm saying. Providence is so fucked.
Everything you say is true.
Providence is just a fucked up. It's real.
Like you.
Between Providence and Woonsocket, they're running even. I didn't even know the mayor was a woman, but she was like, if I got any problems, which there's one thing about her, she said, if I got any problems, I can go to her, because it's a woman that runs Woonsocket. She's a mayor. She's a woman.
No, Woonsocket is Chris Bushan, the mayor. I know her. I voted for him twice.
Yeah.
But I voted for, what's her name? Valerie Gonzalez, the councilwoman.
But it's funny because, right, you say if I got a problem, but if the police don't give a shit, who's going to fix the problem?
Nobody.
Because the police in Woonsocket is just like out here. They got one police station, one. That's it. They got about, I don't know how many cars, but it's not a lot.
Bro.
Not like Providence.
All they do is drive around.
Yeah. Woonsocket is big. And they don't got substations like
why they keep driving by Main Street? Nobody is by Main Street. Go to the project.
Yeah, I just found out where the projects was, Lord. Then I knew where the ghetto was, but they don't be up there.
But they don't go by it. They only go by there if something happens.
They need to hire more. They need to hire more police people getting out of the academy, because you cannot. If I don't know how many you can't send too many cops out because you don't got too many.
Exactly.
If something happens where the project is almost like 3 miles from the police station. Yeah, it's more because I can't even walk there.
I see the police. Sometimes I wait for the bus. This bus, Main Street near the city hall.
Yeah.
And I see like 20,000 police going back and forth.
But I can tell you this.
Why they go? Nothing happening.
If you go up in them projects, all the motherfuckers are coming down to see who you are, what you repping, what you selling, do you work, do you collect, whatever. I mean, I went up there, I just went for a ride, really, I was being nosy. And I came by 2 projects. And I swear, mostly all black people, they all came down. They all came down by where I live and was looking for me. I'm like, damn, it's a free country though. If you don't live, but it's all blue. I can tell you that the motherfucker rep Crip.
Sister.
They don't rep Crip. They just wear blue because they don't not do nothing shit.
I'm military and I'm against what the system is.
Mm-hmm.
I went because they drowned me. When the Vietnam War started, I came here in 1972. I'm 69. I came to Providence, no store, no nothing. We used to go to New York and get Hispanic products. I came here in 1972. Broad Street was all white people. Brother, I mean, 60, sorry.
1970, no, Broad Street wasn't all white people. Broad Street was all black people.
No,
I was born in 1969, and I lived, no, I'm telling you, I lived on Broad Street. Broad Street was not all white people. White people couldn't even walk down Broad Street, and that's on God. When they went for lunch break, they couldn't even leave wherever they were at St. Joseph's, the pharmacy. If they got caught by walking down Broad Street, all the blacks will whoop their ass because they wasn't allowed.
I went to every middle school. I went to give it to, I went to
I
Central.
went to Perry Middle School.
Yeah, you went to Perry?
Yeah. I went to
Principal
Perry.
Fernandez?
Yeah. I
You
went
remember
to
Fernandez?
Perry. Yeah. Oh my
Yeah, I
God.
went back to teacher's aide before I went to the military.
Yeah, I went
Yeah.
to Perry.
Yeah. Yes.
I didn't go to Gilbert
Mr.
School.
Hosso and Mrs. McKady was my teachers. Hey, Mr. McKady. Mr. Hosso was a
I
ESL
don't
teacher.
remember one teacher.
I knew English. I knew English. No, I gotta go.
Only thing I remember is Miss O'Connor. I don't remember nobody
Yeah, from
else.
Perry?
Yeah.
You remember Mr. Hernandez?
Nope, all I remember is Miss O'Connor.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Nice talking to you. You're a very interesting person.
Yeah, I know.
Thank
that's
you.
what everybody.
Because your message is the right
Yeah,
message.
now you go spread
Keep-
it to somebody else.
Keep sending your message.
Yo, because that's
Because
what
not
I
everybody have your knowledge and your pain. Sound like a pain. I feel pain.
I don't, it ain't pain. I talk with passion.
Hey, same thing.
Because people just don't get it through their head that these fucking cities are fucked up.
Yeah, but keep helping because you're doing a good job. You're convincing me.
I wish I could run
Thank
for
you,
so
thank you.
If I didn't have no felonies, I might. Yeah.
No, your message is very clear and important. Don't stop, please, because you're doing a good job. I accept you because I feel the same. I feel the same pain and everything. And I keep telling people the same thing, same message. Fight for your right. Don't go home and just go to sleep. Next day, you think what happened and help, try to help to change. But this country, unless you're white, you don't make it.
It ain't white, it's Puerto Rican. You can keep saying white because you're Dominican. Motherfucker, it's Puerto Rican.
No, Puerto Rican guy.
When you, because now you see we're going right back to this, because when you walk in any facility, 9 times out of 10, the bitch is Puerto Rican.
No.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
When you walk in Crossroads, you know what I'm saying? Most of them is Puerto Rican. They look black, but they're not. Okay?
Oh,
When you walk in there, them motherfuckers ain't black. They're not. When you walk in the Amos house, they're not
Yeah,
black.
oh, yeah,
No,
they're
the fuck
not-
they're
no
not.
more
No, they're
black,
not.
no
They're
more
Puerto
black.
Rican.
Wow.
They're Puerto Rican.
Thank you for letting me know.
Everywhere you go, it's a Puerto Rican. And, you know, because the white people put the Puerto Ricans in the front because they're smart.
No, they ain't.
Yeah, yes, that white people are smart because whatever goes down, the whites don't get blamed for it. It's the Puerto Ricans.
No?
Shit.
Why? I don't know, but I want to believe you, but because we're not together, man.
If you go down here to housing Puerto Ricans, everything is a Puerto Rican everywhere. You go to the fucking Social Security,
They're Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. You go to the
Amos House, Puerto Rican.
everywhere's Puerto Rican. Them white people are
You
smart.
go Crossroad, Puerto Rican.
Yeah, them still white people upstairs. The Puerto Ricans are on the front line. That's like the whites put the blacks on the
I
front
don't agree
line
with
to
that.
fight the war.
I don't agree with that. But we should have the same. They
We
say
are not the same.
this is America. And we supposed to be supporting
It is
each other.
America, but you know what I mean? When you got too many roaches, what happens?
Yeah,
They
you gotta
keep
kill 'em.
producing.
Oh, I hate
They
roaches.
keep producing.
Don't-
They
please,
keep
don't mention
producing.
roaches.
They
And
keep
I staple them
producing.
on
They
motherfucker.
keep producing over and over and over and over again.
I agree with you, but yeah.
It's not the whites.
I think we should
now,
fight. We
now
should
you
fight
want to
for our
say
rights.
whites, you say Woonsocket. Let's keep it real. Now, when you go to Woonsocket and you walk in there, sometimes there's Puerto Ricans, but they don't leave the spics downstairs by themselves. They got white bitches right with them.
No, because yeah, Puerto Rican no white. I'm Dominican. I know my people, black woman. Yeah,
Because you know,
black,
the whites
black,
in
black.
Woonsocket say that they're trained. They said I'm a bitch. They don't like me. But because they think they're
I
respecting
know my
them,
black woman.
they're not
Don't fuck with
respecting
me.
them as a human being.
Don't
They're
fuck with me.
respecting them because
Come
they
on.
think they're dogs. That's trained. Shit. That white man said all these niggas and spicks are
Anybody
trained.
call me nigga or speak, I'll kill him.
That's why they be trying. I'm like, here, no white person, no white woman teach me how to be a black queen. You can't even do your fucking mulatto's granddaughter's hair. So how you gonna try to teach me act like a black woman?
Amen.
Because you're sucking black dick and you got a little
Ooh.
swag, but you can't put a braid in your baby's hair? Come on now. Fuck out of here. Can't no white woman or man teach me how to act black. Because first of all, our history, all your white history is bad.
It's oppressive.
It ain't not one good thing that a white nigga did
It's
that was
oppressive.
good for the black man. I'm talking about, not all the whites, but the ones that enslaved us and beat us
Hey,
and
say
stole
otherwise.
all our invitations,
Say otherwise.
inventions. That's like they said, George Washington. George Washington did not discover electricity.
And he not even rated in black.
Because I'm going to tell you why. To all you motherfuckers, go stick a piece of copper or wire in the electrical socket and see what happens. If the lightning would have came down that string and hit that fucking key, that motherfucker would have died or had a burnt hole.
Right.
Because the only thing that can even withstand electricity is plastic. It was a black woman. He invented something, but it
Who
wasn't
invented
electricity.
plastic?
It was a black woman that invented electricity. That's like a black invented peanut butter. We invented fried chicken.
Fried chicken. I'm hungry. Stop. Stop. Don't talk
You know what I
about fried
mean?
chicken.
So come on now,
Please.
stop playing. So how you gonna teach me how to act black? What you gonna teach me how to steal? How to beat them in the back? How to
should
put a
run.
chain on their neck?
Do you want to run for office?
No, I should though.
You have a message. And your message should be preserved.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't
How you
forget about
gonna-
your message.
How you gonna teach me how to be a black woman when all you fucking do is try to step
I
all
agree everything you
over us?
say because I agree with you. I agree everything you say. Not because I just met you and then you know your name right.
You
But
surely won't.
you're talking the real story, the real history, the real everything you say. For real. For real. No, for real. Oh, God. Hey, I'm in Millicent. I told you already. But I love showing. I love saying. In 90 want to go. My father cried. All my family cried. Say, you want to die? No, I came back. Because I went into intelligence quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I went to intelligence quick. I went for the Pentagon. But I retired. I retired because I didn't agree with the politics and shit. And I was in danger. They used to send me missions that I never thought I was coming back. And I survived. I cannot talk, about the mission or anything. For real. Right away,
Must have got out of jail again. He
That's
could
so
not
good.
stay out of
I
jail.
cannot tell you. It's so good. Thank you. God bless you.
Oh my God.
Oh, 19 minutes.
Yeah.
54. You ain't 54?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, sister.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see you, to meet you.
Yeah.
You have good story, good intentions, and good memories. Thank you. And I agree with everything you said. For real.
That's the problem. You
For
stupid
real.
with the delivery. What are you doing? Ain't nothing. They're probably all like, oh, she ain't taking no car, da, 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 da. Probably got insurance card. That girl, Ellie Robbins, probably got her car in my name and everything. She gonna pop up from I don't know where. Car registered, got a brand new house, apartment. Where the fuck you get all that money from? And you don't even work. fuck out of here with all that. I'm not stupid. You probably got your whole car in my hand. Then the next week it's all registered and you out and the house is for sale. Fuck out of here. When I catch up with myself, you're gonna be with me, and that's it. No fuck, no memory. Reading. We're using kids as bait. Props.
I know that's right.
Carry a pistol and do what you feel with it.
Okay.
Ain't nobody scared of none of you. Not Delina, none of them. You come behind me pulling my fucking hair, bitch, I'ma beat your fucking ass.